What's up everyone and welcome back to Reload Reacts episode 41. My name is Trey and today we are going to look through a brand new subreddit, r/ThatHappened, the subreddit for totally real stories that are all true and absolutely happened, definitely. This video was originally supposed to be for the subreddit r/childfree, but I couldn't find long enough stories on there for my liking, and the posts I did find just seemed to be too politically motivated for my taste. So I'm sorry to those that wanted to watch r/childfree on this channel, but we will be going through r/ThatHappened today. This first post is by mid-August. How do people honestly believe this? I am head of a large venture capital organization. I employ about 100 analysts in Manhattan, and we have a 12,000 square foot office that's always busy and bustling. I'm always at the office making sure everybody is doing analysis. Well, one weekend I thought I could trust my employees to manage themselves. I was invited to speak at a public event in Atlanta, but it ended up getting cancelled due to the building it was supposed to be held in unexpectedly collapsing. Well, I headed back to the office on Sunday, a day earlier than I expected. I take the elevator up to my floor, open the door to the office, and my employees were having a giant 100-person orgy all over the office. People effing on the floor, effing on the desks, in the bathrooms, closets, cubicles, you name it. I dropped what I was holding and everybody goes silent. One of the employees turned off all the lights and like clockwork the rest of them quickly closed the blinds so the room was pitch black. When the lights were turned back on, everyone was back neatly dressed typing away at their desks as if nothing happened. A couple of the employees commented on how odd the brief power outage was. I haven't said anything about it, but they know I know. For those who don't know, an orgy is just like a big game of tag, and they're all just having fun with one another in the office, messing around, goofing around. Also, don't look that up. This next post is by this user. Sorry, what the hell did I just read? Had to share this. So the KFC I work at actually use fresh chickens on site to make their food. We have a big coop in the back, and each morning the on-duty butcher does his thing. Do I have to go into detail? A lot of our staff is really effing upset at this, as they hate the fact we basically slaughtered these animals in the premises. We just don't say it much because our general manager is really strict about it and argues with us every time we bring it up. And one of our old staff managers got fired for threatening to expose him. Last week I decided to take action, and I hid a camera inside the coop and videoed what was happening. Played it on a projector I set up in the restaurant in front of all the customers. People got so mad that they started throwing their food at our manager and the police showed up and arrested him. I let all the live chickens free into the eating area and everyone applauded as they all escaped out the door. I'm now heading to bed as I've got an early shift tomorrow as new head manager, smiley face. Okay, so coop is spelt C-O-O-P. Oh right, yeah, the top comment goes over this. C-O-O-P, where the chickens live. Coup is when the chickens rise up and the army helps them take over the managership. Okay. This next post is by Mouse in a Nutshell. This looks to be a YouTube comment. Oh my god, I tried to connect my Bluetooth earphones to my phone so that I could listen to this song in class, but I accidentally connected it to the school speaker, and I played it on full volume. Guess what happened? Teacher got mad, got detention, brought to the guidance office. Nope. The teacher started singing with it, and the students started singing as well. Well, hey, my teacher is a fan of Icon too. The title then reads, and then the teacher started breakdancing. The top comment reads, why does this have 2,000 likes? Are people this gullible? Yeah, I think they are, yeah. Yep. This next post is by Thick Bob. One time my teacher gave me an F on a paper and wrote "see me after class" on it, and I was stressing all day about it, but when I went later to ask her what was wrong with it, she changed the F to an A and said, "You were peeing me off this week. I wanted you to suffer for a few hours," and I didn't trust her for the rest of the year. If that was real, that would actually be pretty cool. It's not, but if it was, that would be kinda cool. This next post is by a deleted user. 100% totally happened, not fake. Not fake at all. Hollywood trying to be original. Airbud, except he's gay this time. This had me creasing. When I was 6, my school took us to see Airbud at the cinema and Airbud 2 the next year. Even then, all I could think is, why the F am I here watching this during school hours? So I complained to the headmaster in the middle of the film. He agreed with me. He got up and told the cinema to stop the film and put on Con Air instead, and bought me and all my friends popcorn. Literally the whole cinema started cheering for me and clapping. After the film, I get the bus home and tell the bus driver what just happened. He gives me a free ride and the whole bus started clapping. Best day of my life. What a real story that totally happened. It's true, I saw it in an article once. Nikola Tesla was born approximately at midnight between July 9th and July 10th, 1856, during a lightning storm. During Tesla's birth, the midwife wrung her hands and declared the lightning a bad omen. The child will be a child of darkness, she reportedly said, to which Tesla's mother replied, no, he will be a child of light. This next post is by the Awkward Bookworm. Comment found on an article about a home decor store, Pier 1, closing in Canada. Her jaw dropped. Okay, Karen. Went into that store once and started looking around. A sales clerk asked if she could help me find something and I said yes. The door please. These prices are ridiculous and my time is valuable. Her jaw dropped and I left. Lol. You must have a really low paying job, OP. OP, I think you were trying to be funny, but this just came off as exceptionally snotty. Okay, Karen. The top comment reads, her jaw dropped. Lady, those kids make like $8 an hour. They don't give an F if you buy anything or not. This next post is by MSG97. He's strong as hell. This just happened. Damn man, so these three big black guys were walking up to me at the gym. And they start grabbing curl bars, laughing, thinking I'm weak and I'm gonna grab the 30 or 40. They start curling 30, 40 or 50, laughing, standing around me. Then I grabbed the 80 and they stopped and watched as I curled that effer 10 times like it was nothing. It's the biggest bar in the gym. Then one guy whistled like whoa, and the guy next to him said damn, he just throwing it around that 80. I put the bar down, looked at it, and said 80? Oh, yes, I thought that was the 60. Then they yelled, yo, F that, and a sentence I can't read. Then they put their bars down, walked away, and effing left the gym. No S. These guys were like 6'5" or taller, and maybe 170 to 220 pounds. I'm not lying or exaggerating at all. My dad was a witness. I did 105 curls earlier at 3 AM, and I'm 125 pounds. I'm strong as hell. Try not to have an ego challenge. Impossible edition. The top comment reads, we just went and checked all of the boxes, didn't we? Everyone in a public space was focused on me. Walking stereotypes with unrealistic dialogue. Unnecessary details about people in the story that don't quite make sense. And a scenario that everyone who is familiar with weightlifting would instantly see as unlikely. I'm pretty sure that's actually not even that impressive, if I'm not mistaken. What they were talking about just actually isn't that impressive. This next post is by Regretful Decision. Ah yes, don't you just love it when your math class turns into an off-brand High School Musical? Me and my friend were in math class and our teacher is so chill in math. So she started humming this song, and then I started humming it, and then this boy did. And then within 2 minutes, everyone in M class is humming and me and my friend just burst out in song. And I swear, it felt like I was in High School Musical. But then, it turned into like a singing battle and we sang like the whole song, all while maintaining eye contact. It was like really stressful. And at the end, we both were breathing really hard and my mum teacher just looked at us and then just kept teaching the lesson. I wonder what mum teacher means. Maybe it's like when you accidentally call your teacher mum, except this one's permanent. Once you do it, you can't go back. This next post is by Faith Incognito. Couldn't contain my laughter with this one. Spring break at blank has been a blast so far. My favourite part was seeing a wonderful little girl that I haven't had the chance to see in a long time. This little girl, only 7 years of age, has a tough life and it breaks my heart to think about. Despite everything, however, she always tries to have a positive attitude. Combine that with her magnificent imagination and being a total scaredy cat of everything, and you have one amazing little girl. We had an hour to sit on a bus and talk on Monday on the way to blank. We shared stories, made some up, and laughed a lot. At one point, we stopped and looked over out the window at a lake. She turned back over to me and said, "If life was a book, you'd be the good guy. I know you are a good man." She then went back to looking happily at the lake while swinging her feet back and forth. I may not always feel like a good man, but that little girl believes I am. I want to be the good man she believes I am all my life. Top comment reads, "Why is he so vague about who this little girl is? Is she his daughter, a niece, an imaginary friend, a ghost? Just who is she? And why is he hanging out with her? Is that explained somewhere, or is the entire thing actually this cryptic?" Yeah, that's a good point. It is kind of really creepy, and it's actually creeped me out, so I'm gonna end the video off early because it's 11:52 at night, and my brain has just shut off for the night, so I'm going to end this one off early. So, that's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stories in r/ThatHappened. Let me know what you'd like to listen to next in the comment section below, and also hit that subscribe button because I post new Reddit content every single day. Well, I try to anyway. There are 2 videos on the screen here, one of which is for the most recent video, and another is for a video the YouTube algorithm thinks you'll want to watch next. My name is Trey, this was Reload Reacts, and I will see you in the next video.